the 2019 World Pitmaster Cup 9-Stag International Derby Press Conference. To our friends of the media, where are our friends of the media? Please raise your hands. There you go. Good morning and thank you for joining us. I hope that you guys enjoyed our morning version of the iconic 80s. And yes, entertainment happens 24/7 here at Resorts World Manila. And as far as this press conference is concerned, Manager of Alpha Red Management, Mr. Miguel Lavinia.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Resorts World Manila, co-presenter of the November 2019 World Pitmaster Cup, and our promoters, Mr. Atong Ang, Mr. Jerry Ramos, Congressman Sonny Lagun, Mr. RJ Mea, Congressman Eddie Bong Plaza, and Mr. Eric De La Rosa, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all our distinguished guests, members of traditional, social, and Sapong media, and the sponsors of the WPC to our press conference for the November 2019 World Pitmaster Cup 9-Stag International Derby. Of course, we'd like to acknowledge our sponsors, Thunderbird, Excellence Livestock and Poultry Specialists, V&J Distributors, Thor MP Wash, Experto Game Fowl Products, and of course, the members of the media. We have Remate, Sapong TV, Game Fowl Magazine, Bayang Sabungero, People's Tonight, Tupadana, Bakbakana, Bulgar, Bandera, and Sapong Nation. A round of applause to our members of the media. I'd like to acknowledge the participants for this coming November 2019 World Pitmaster Cup. We have Libel Reyes, Eric Gallagher, Mr. Nestor Vendeville, Mr. Barry Crisostomo, Mr. Arman Santos, Mr. Anthony Lim, Mr. Alan Siaco, Mr. Boy Camilla, Mr. Gary Tesorero, Mr. Nelson Uy, and Mr. John Capinpin. So a round of applause to our participants. So again, maraming salamat po sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa World Pitmaster Cup, and we hope to see all of you this coming November 10 to 23 dito lamang po sa Resorts World Manila. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lang.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, from World Pitmasters Cup partner Resorts World Manila, we'd like to call in a very beautiful lady to welcome us all. She is our Senior Director for Local VIP Marketing. Please put your hands together for Miss Ethel Bernabe.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, I would like to thank Pitmaster for having their events here at Resorts World Manila. I think the last Pitmaster I said to Mr. AA, kila Jerry, dito na lang kayo. Oh, di ba? And so, so ngayon, uulitin ko. Thank you very much, sir, that you have granted our request. So ngayon, gusto ko na rin ipagpatuloy na sabihin, I'll see you next year. Of course, Resorts World and Pitmaster, we can make things happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miss Ethel. She couldn't have said it any better. Yes, we always welcome the men and women of the Pitmasters Cup, and we are so glad that you have continued to be partners with Resorts World Manila. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get down to business. We would like to call on stage the organizers of the World Pitmasters Cup. Of course, Mr. Atong Ang. We've got Mr. Jerry Ramos. Jerry Ramos, our birthday boy, Mr. RJ Mea, Mr. Sonny Lagun, Governor Eddie Bong Plaza, and Mr. Eric De La Rosa. Let's welcome them on stage. Good afternoon, gentlemen. So yes, we are very, very straightforward in today's press conference, and for our friends in the media, as you have your questions for our panelists for today, kindly state your name and the publication that you represent before you state your question. All right? And if you have questions, just please raise your hands. I believe that if it's not me, another coordinator will be coming up to you to hand over the microphone. All right? We will be, oh, there you go. We've got a microphone on my right, and there should be another microphone on my left. So once again, good morning, gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here with us again. Good to know that you have chosen Resorts World Manila. Okay. Let me see. Do we have friends from the media who've got questions pertaining to the Pitmasters? Ayun, medyo tahimik po ang ating audience ngayong umaga nito.
Kasi ano na to, sanay na sila eh.
Oo. So, tanong po tayo.
Wala na magtatanong.
Ayaw na po nilang magtanong.
Ano lang, sige lang. Anyway, mag-4 years na tayo ngayon dito sa Resort World. So, baka abutin pa ng 5 years o 6 years. Hindi mo masabi.
7 years. O, amin na lang. Bigar. Amin na lang.
So far, palaki tayo ng palaki. Nakikisama tayo. Ngayon, at least gusto ko malaman nyo rin na at least na pero na sinasabi ko lagi, itong Pitmaster, hindi ito ginawa para pagkakitaan. Okay? Ang kinikita nito, tinutulong namin, tapos at the same time, ito, ang tinutulungan nito, lahat ng industry ng mga sabongero, mga manufacturer, mga medicine, lahat. So, kung nakikiusap man ako na suportahan natin to, lalo na mga sumasali, at tinutulungan natin dito, yung tayo na, ang industry ng sabo, ang Pilipinas, ang economy natin, lahat. So, sana suportahan natin all the way ang Pitmaster. At gaganapin naman namin, nakikita naman natin lahat. Although talaga hindi natin mape-perfect, siguro may 5% o 10% minsan na konting pagkukulang dahil nagkakaroon ng pagbabago. So, open naman kami sa mga suggestion. Inaayos namin every event o every event kasi meron tayong 4 times a year. Dalawang start, dalawang cup. Ngayon, nagkaroon na tayo ng early bird, so 5 na. So, August, July. So, pagkatapos ito, itong ano na ito, meron tayong January, no? January, tapos April, tapos July, tapos September, November again. Siguro, I think dito pa rin tayo sa Resort World siguro.
Bigar, happy?
Anyway, talaga naman magkadikit na talaga ang Resort World sa Pitmaster. So, kung wala namang tanong, sige magsalita ka na lang. I think wala namang masyadong tatanong dahil nakikita naman nila, maganda naman lagi takbo natin. So, sana lang makapag-invite pa tayo ng mga ibang sasali pa para maayos natin. Anyway, ang mga naging pagbabago naman na na-improve natin, hindi na tayo hinabaan natin, dinagdagan natin ang illumination, semi, para mas umikli ang oras ng sabong natin. Para mas maluwag-luwag tayo, hindi na pupulit ang tao. Nag-start tayo siguro ng mga 3 o'clock, natapos tayo ng mga 2 or 3. So kinabukasan, hindi hirap. Nagbabago kasi ang trend ng sabong ngayon eh. Okay? So yun naman, sige pa rin Jerry naman.
Well, wala naman ako masasabi na. Maraming salamat po for always being there with us. Dahil alam niyo naman po itong events na ginawa namin as Pitmaster, talaga naman po napakaganda ng labanan. And aside from that, sa Pitmasters, meron po tayong ginawang Battle of the Idols. Gusto ko pong ipaliwanag sa inyo yung mechanics ng Battle of the Idols na ginagawa namin. At iyan po ipapaliwanag ni Mr. De La Rosa. Eric, take the floor please.
Happy birthday, boss. Okay, no? Yung regarding sa Battle of the Idols, meron po tayong bali 12 legs po yan. Stats hanggang sa cup season. Yung next po natin, November 5. Next will be November 5, December 1, January 11, February 22, March 14, April 4, May 9, and then yung mga next schedule po natin will be ang final po natin is October. Hindi ito circuit, but everybody's welcome to join. And ang mechanics po nito is paramihan ng champion. No, paramihan ng champion, hindi champion na idol of the month. So kung sino may pinakamaraming na panalunan na championship will be declared as idol of the year. Yan, sa darating na October po yung ating final. Ang premyo natin, 1 million. Yes, 1 million para sa ating Idol of the Year. plus yung ating trophy na galing kay Mr. Michael Capna. And aside from that, syempre, meron tayong monthly na trophy cloud. Plus, we're working out na doon sa mga sponsors na baka malagyan pa natin ng additional na prizes. Consolation prizes. Pagka wala kami sponsor, sagot na ni Boss Jerry.
Alright, thank you very much for those updates. Palakpakan naman po natin yun. So once again, our floor is open for questions from our friends of the media. And while we don't have anyone who has questions yet, on behalf of the artists also, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa Pitmaster sapagkat parating niyo po kaming isinasama sa inyong mga programa. So you're not only helping those industries, you're also helping the artists of Resorts World Manila. So from all the artists sa inyo po, maraming salamat po sa pagbigay din ng hanap buhay sa aming mga singers at dancers. So maraming salamat. Palapakan po natin ang ating mga organizers ng Pitmasters. Okay, so do we have questions from our audience? Napakatahimik po nila ngayong umaga to.
Sabihin niya, wala tayong problema.
Oh.
Anyway, lahat naman naintindihan kasi 4 years na tayo.
Alright, so if we have no further questions, I believe it's time for a photo opportunity to commemorate the launch of another awesome event here at Resorts World Manila. So we would like to request our organizers and the Resorts World team to please join us on stage as we will be removing the tables already para po meron tayong photo opportunity. We also will have a photo opportunity with a fantastic trophy that will be awarded to the champion of this staging of the Pitmasters. Napakabilis po ng ating press conference ngayon. No further questions. We would like to thank our sponsors once again. We've got Thunderbird, Excellence, BMEG, VNJ, Thor, Experto, and of course, and again, we thank our VIPs for joining us today. We've got Mr. Limuel Reyes, we've got Mr. Eric Kalinger, Mr. June Bacolod, Mr. Nestor Venduil. We have Mr. Barry Crisostomo, Arman Santos, Mr. Anthony Lim, Mr. Raymond Manliguez, Mr. Danilo Peronilla, Mr. Alan Siaco, Mr. Boy Galicia, Mr. Gary Tesorero, and Mr. Nelson Uy and Mr. John Kapinpin. Thank you so much. At this point, we shall be summoning our fighting cocks to join us for our photo opportunity. Let's please bring them to the stage as well. Starting off with Mr. Limuel Reyes and Mr. Eric Kalinger. Please join us on stage. Thank you very much. Up next, we have Mr. Jude Bacolod and Mr. Nestor Vendivil to please join us on stage yet again. And we promise to make sure that your experience here is absolutely thrilling. So another warm round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, because the preparations have officially begun for the 2019 World Pitmasters Cup 9-Stag International Derby. It is happening at the Newport Performing Arts Theater, Resorts World Manila from November 10 to 23, 2019.